It's all about balancing the good and the bad. That kind of idea came about, and then they come to life, and it's a really fine line. What Seth does so beautifully is obviously the stakes could not be higher with loss, but just the way the comedy is woven throughout and how the tension is kind of balanced, and you take air out of the balloon and the little humor in the humorous ways, and it's just really beautiful art orchestration that he has left.
When Amber and her brother go into the woods, they drop her sketchbook in a pond, and it seems that some of those drawings come to life. The life lesson of this film is rather than running from pain, young Amber felt it and channeled it through her sketches. You can release your inner monsters in sketch, packed with energy, mystery, and movie magic. It's age appropriate for teenagers and their families, and anyone who enjoys the thrill of a ride. Now, the best way to enjoy this movie is to join the Angel Guild, which is comprised of over 1 million members who get to review and vote on the content that Angel releases. So it's a great way to have influence on the quality of film and TV that gets created. Head on over to angel.com/rav to join the guild today. What if Pentecost happened in our city streets today?
Did you steal his body from the tomb?
Jesus. It's alive. It's dead. Angel Studios' newest series, Testament, is a modern reimagination of the Book of Acts, in which early Christians put their faith to the test. Although a biblical story, it presents some universal themes and principles. All of the wonder of the Book of Acts, from miracles to courage, are dropped right into today's world. It's something old, and something very new as well.
It's even not his love face.
I just love it's true. It's something old.
And yet something
Blasphemy. Insurgency. Inciting revolution. Blasphemy. Insurgency. Inciting revolution. These aren't unfamiliar concepts in today's world. And Testament delivers an authentic account of the Bible if it happened today. From belief to baptism, Testament the series will have you asking what faith actually is.
This has nothing to do with our society.
It's the story of a small group of believers who turned the world upside down. Testament the series is streaming only on Angel Studios, and you can catch it by heading to angel.com/rav to join the Angel Guild. I'm Bo Davidson with this Real America's Voice Real Minute. It's fall, and that means America's favorite sport, football, is back. And Angel Studios has brought a brilliant and inspiring movie about a 59-year-old man who still wants to play the game. After nearly 4 decades, almost 60-year-old Mike Flint returns to his alma mater because he never finished his senior year due to being thrown out for fighting. Actor Michael Chiklis, whom you'll remember from the TV series The Shield, stars in this true story about a man who has unfinished business.
Better get out of my face, little man. Get out of my face. Nothing matters if I can't be out there with my team.
He has a chance to redo his senior year.
Flint believes that we aren't defined by our successes, but by our regrets. He says he's had a lot of them, as a teammate, as a husband, and as a dad. The senior reminds us that it's never too late to get in the game and turn things around. You can watch The Senior by going to angel.com/rav and joining the Angel Guild, a community of like-minded viewers who want to see superb quality content. So get back in the game, relive your dreams, and head on over to angel.com/rap.
I'm a J6er. I spent 1,143 days in prison.
J6er, and I spent 3 months in jail. It's about a year in prison. I spent 4 years out of an 18-year sentence in prison. J6ers have been smeared and defamed by the media, persecuted by the government, and treated like terrorists.
Reality, J6ers are patriotic men and women, mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers from all walks of life.
Stand in the Gap was founded to stand in the gap for J6ers working to rebuild their lives after being incarcerated.
Your help. For just $10 or more, you're helping these patriots get mental, physical, and spiritual help.
You can scan the QR code or go to j6support.com to donate $10 or more to support these American patriots.
Thank you for being a patriot. Thank you for standing in the gap. Welcome to Real America's Voice, Real Minute. Your quick look at the powerful stories of faith and freedom, inspiring audiences across the nation. Angel Studios presents.
I'm Mo Davidson with your Real America's Voice, Real Minute. What was George Washington like before he became our nation's first president? The brand new film of Young Washington tells an untold story of Washington's early life, his failures, and how that shaped his path to become the leader who sparked America's independence. It's a bold, authentic story that is neither woke nor watered down. It's directed by John Irwin. I Can Only Imagine, American Underdog, and Jesus Revolution. Take a listen to Irwin talk about the project here.
First of all, it's an incredible story. It's a story that not many people know. What's interesting about George Washington is it wasn't his greatest victory that defined him as a young man. It was his greatest failure and how he responded to it that made him George Washington.
Everyone kind of knows George Washington is our first president, but few know how he actually got there. The defeats, the misfortune, the critical mistakes and born necessity, dashing all of his hopes and dreams. He resigned his position and became an aide to a general, and in an unreal act of bravery, took fate into his own hands.
And Washington, in his act of bravery, with strength that he didn't have, mounted the horse and charged toward the battlefield when everyone else was running away. He had 3 horses shot up underneath him. He had 4 bullet holes to his jacket, 1 in his hat, and he just became George Washington in this moment on the field of battle.
The idea that there was a divine hand in Washington being saved that fateful day is a key theme of young Washington's tale. It's one part Pride and Prejudice and one part The Revenant. It's the story of how a man didn't let defeat define him, but instead took that defeat and turned it not only into his own fate, but the fate of this new nation. And the best part of all, it's a true story. Young Washington's release will be on July 4th of next year, which coincides with America's 250th birthday. You're going to want early access to this film, especially to get tickets for its opening day. And here's how you go do it. Go to angel.com/rav and become a premium Angel Guild member, which will give you 2 free tickets to the movie. But in addition, that gives you access to every streaming show or movie on Angel's platform. And you'll also get exclusive behind-the-scenes access leading up to the premiere. So go to angel.com/rav today to get that access. Follow the journey of young Washington and help make this the #1 movie of 2026. What you just saw was a glimpse of a brand new project Angel will be releasing next year called Young Washington. It's a historical drama that I think is going to be very powerful. And if you've ever seen any of John Irwin's films, well, you're in for a treat. You know that he makes great movies. So now that you've seen just a glimpse of some of the great work that Angel already has released and will release, journey, what you're working on, now we're going to release /that. It's that. On watching, yeah, start to focus on those torches. I can this if I didn't mention it.
That's why it sounds like never saw that big brother. You're not just watching content, you're also content that kids can watch together, knowing that you're not exposing your kids to unwanted profanity or inappropriate subjects. And if you're a Tony Twins fan, you know that they will learn a lot about our government and basic civics. Next week, I will be at the International Christian Visual Media Storytellers Conference in Orlando.
Thousands of people gather on the mall in Washington, D.C. on October 9th and 12th.
In America, that's broken. About anyone's brand or one ministry, there's a sense that the body of Christ is recalibrated.
We were on the mall last year and 1 million women come back. Meet us again on the mall for this historic day.
Come in easy, come with you, with me, with you, even, and make that nice thing. When it's all
Friday night.
I spent 1,143 days in my G6, and I spent 3 months in the home day. I spent 4 years on 2 years of this. G6 has been snared and defamed by the media, persecuted by the government, and treated like terrorists.
G6ers are patriotic men and women, mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers from all walks of life.
Stand in the Gap was founded to stand in the gap for J6ers working to rebuild their lives after being incarcerated.
For just $10 a week, you're helping these immigrants get mental, physical, and spiritual help.
You can scan the QR code or go to j6support.com. Donate $10 or more to support these American patriots.
Thank you for being a patriot. Thank you for standing in the gap.
So much more big show man's later. Wow, where he's ready to get to the next up. That's fine. Got asked, he was not happy, and he got asked to be ambassador of like 17 different countries.
Get the man. Take the man. Man, it's great. I was at that meeting. I just got expecting things. I was having to get to the bottom. I'll tell you how much it's great. That's right. That's right. I take it on the name things for the way home. My meeting was Frankie. I've all done. We'll talk more about that later on the show. Speaking of theories, and by the way, the elevator thing, the same as conspiracy, as a player, I'm sorry, saying that's a conspiracy theory. See, the conspiracy theories typically prove you right every single time. You know, sometimes I talk about conspiracy theories and people come up to me and vents, like, in terms of me saying, like, you shouldn't talk about it, you know, things like when I watched this on Fox News prime time, that's all the person I said, like, it's a great history. Like how, you know, it's not totally true. Present. It's not safe. It's like man, talk about an assassination. Just straight similarities. It's an assassination and longer events over the last number of years. Attempted assassination on Trump, etc.
I should tell the American people, it was made aware to me this evening that NBC actually has a video that's never been seen before. We're actually going to be specifically requested that from NBC because it allegedly shows Oswald near the vehicle when the assassination took place, which means that he could have been the shooter. So again, we're tracking down all this information, but look, there's even a CIA document that you pointed out that actually said bought the loan from the period. So I think the American people have information is what we're saying, but we never have the hard evidence until now. And so it's important to note that in a free society, operate
super bad.
Operating in shadows. So
Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Get on the gun. You can. The rocket. See.
It's never what the hearing gets sold to the public for the last 50, 60 years. I've heard of this. I'm going to trust that. So I think that basis. It's not just the citizens. So it's not trying to hard, but I can see that the same way one time. Shut up. Shut up. Not theory about theories about new time. Theories about everything. Stop. Why? Sum is up that no change is very staying powerful enemies. And I'll think what other stuff on LBJ. Perhaps
Can't do much with this club work going on.
This is a clip that I saw this week.
There you go. There you go. No, no, get back in there.
So now let's get back to the story here.
All right, casino time. This summer, they were used to saving the world, and now they'll have to save each other.
That sounds great. Into the Dallas ISIS. Let's go. They're going to assassinate each other. Let's go. It was inspiring. It's the showcasing. And what do you know? The favorite most of us, we don't know the motive. We don't know why he did it. And he's just
Come check out the new vehicle on the podium. You can win it with just a spin on the lucky wheel.
That's how that what that say? This summer, she didn't know she was spinning for her life.
Ancient art of rich people trying to be faster than each other. It's Premier Horse Racing.
I'm having a brain fart here. I was trying to see what you said. Fuck. Hold on, let me keep the work going.
This is absolute trash. A cherry picking event years ago.
Ooh.
Trash. You know, and also they were.
Was the chicken wings good? Yep.
Maybe touch on that.
Very.
Transfesto in Nashville.
$16, but you know what? The wing and the drumsticks together, they don't separate them, so you're really getting 12 wings, So when you order 6, you're getting 12.
Assassin, ice shooter. All the people attack ISIS civilians. Only throughout sure event.
So at 12, that puts it at what? 1.3 on the dollar, whatever. That's pretty cheap.
talk to them.
It is a deal.
I keep them covering. Start on extreme.
And then the first biggest thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I got a friend here. I'm not sure what he's
And
doing.
not only people saw that was recorded by a guy. They say that it was actually a guy.
Maybe we'll answer this phone.
It's from like where he resides. He was on campus that day. He filmed this footage, roll it, Frankie, and nobody's talking about the internet anywhere.
Somebody got room for them? It's ran from over
Bro.
over there. Sure, ran it.
Lots of targets. Try to get the buzzard. Someone's got a target now. What's up, Chris?
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
It's coming at you. All right, I'll get back to work.
Persecuted by government, treated like a terrorist.
Stand gap is mounted to stand in the gap for J6's working to remove lives.
Yeah. Yeah, there was about 7 targets. All trolls on this jump. I think we got them all.
Why, hello, how you doing? How can I help? Okay, keep in touch.
Where's the other target? I don't know what's going on. I gotta get the cops off.
That's something new.
This summer.
Dude, seriously?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's froze up job. It did. We got the targets. It's not progressing. I'm gonna have to re-enter. I am starting with.